On Friday morning, the Valentine's Day deliveries arrive. From Donald, I receive a paper card with an eyeball, an insect, a paper, a letter, and a sheep. I hope I'm expected not to particularly read into this. It must be a pun. Oh, I believe in you. How the hell did you get that fast? What? Oh, right, because the insect is a bee. Leaf. A letter is in. And the sheep is... English is our second language. What the hell? How the hell did we get that? I must have ordered these for everyone on Wolf Hall. That was nice of him. And quite expensive. Minnie sent me a card. It's pretty straightforward. Hearts, lace, happy Valentine's Day, a foiled wrapped chocolate in the shape of a rose. Straightforward? Are you joking? I thought it was going to be like something that you couldn't fully commit to being friends or something, but hearts, lace, happy Valentine's Day card, and a chocolate in the shape of a rose? She's into you, bro. What do you mean straightforward? It's a perfectly nice card, but from everything Jacob said, I was expecting something more dramatic. A declaration of love, an invitation to meet something. I don't know. What more could you want? if that's a declaration of love, like... how many people are you sending that to daily, Dave Lunison, who wouldn't accept it as anything other than that? Come on now. Luke sent a flimsy scrap of paper with a knocking joke on it. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be funny or funny because it's not funny. Oof. That's all. That's all? You got 3 things on Valentine's Day? Like, you're kind of cooking, bro. Oh, we've had so many probably low percentage failures. It's been a disaster. Dave? I turn. It's Minnie at last, and she's holding my card. I need to talk to you. Okay? I'm sorry. Sorry? I can't accept this. I don't deserve it. Okay, bad start. Better second half, because we can change the second half, because it's kind of insane. I'm not cut out to be anyone's girlfriend. Okay. I mean, it's 2026. We don't have to be boyfriend and girlfriend. We can, It's a dating sim. We probably don't do friends with benefits, huh? Jacob said she might be shy, and that I should push forward and sweep her off her feet. It's what she really wants. But she isn't saying that she doesn't like me, only that she doesn't think she'd make a good girlfriend. On the other hand, I don't want to be the kind of guy who won't take no for an answer. Look, there is a difference between not taking no for an answer and someone literally telling you, I don't deserve it? Because then it's your turn to say, no, you do. Like, what do you mean? Are you insane? I don't want to mess this up. We both need to be clear about what we're saying. Oh, God. Okay, bit of a minefield here, unfortunately. I was hoping it would be like, I want to be friends, IDK, and let's do this. I want to try dating for you. I want to try dating you. I have feelings for you. Okay, so, like, hit me with one of these for sure. I want to try dating you, or I have feelings for you. Kind of a tough one. What's better? I mean, like, this is where we want to end up. This is probably the better thing to say, because, like, in a vacuum, it's true. You know, let's say I have feelings for you. I care about you. I worry about you. I want to help you, and I want more than that too. I like you. I like talking to you, and when you have time, I like your knowledge, your enthusiasm, your cleverness, your cunning. Put scheming in the middle of a confession, and your willingness to do whatever it takes to get your way. I've been interested in you for quite a while, but I always felt like I wasn't that important to you. Partly, okay, we're gaslighting. Partly because you're always so busy with your responsibilities and helping everyone that crosses your path. Partly because I worried that I thought you liked Jacob. What? You always seem to go to him first, to rely on him, to work things out with him behind my back. He's my friend, that's all. He said that. But you said, well, do you remember the night last week when you wound up in my room? Look, all I'm saying is we've sent one another Valentine's cards. Does Jacob have one? I think what we're really worried about is the fact that she has an existing close friend, which that's fine. You're allowed to have existing close friends. Not completely. Did I do something embarrassing? Well, you sort of pet me and tried to fall asleep on my lap, but I didn't mind that part. You said Jacob was the only person you could trust. If you love him, if you want to be with him, just say so. I won't stand in your way. The thing is like, you can trust someone and they're your best friend and you get on really well with them, but it don't be like that. You know, like, I guess we are like 18 and was born in a life of privilege. There is a chance we're just unaware of this concept. And if you don't want to date me, then say that. We can be friends and partners and co-presidents like we've always been. But don't tell me that you're not worth caring about or that you couldn't be a good girlfriend, because I think you're pretty amazing. Please don't cry. She squeezes her eyes tightly shut. I mean, let's hope these are good tears. Can you say something, please? I'm not in love with Jacob. Okay, that's a start. Can we go to your room? Yes, of course. Again, my privilege means that we can talk in private. What? To talk. Okay. Oh, that's an insane thing to say out loud. She's crying. Like, what do you mean? I lead the way to Wolf Hall. After all, it's not like this is the first time she's been in my bedroom. The first time was when we made the deal that set all of this in motion. The last time was the night she fell through my door. Minnie steps over my threshold. It's very dramatic music. If we're going to talk, can we start with talking about last week? Do you know what happened? I miscalculated. I thought I'd figure out how to get more hours in every day, but if I got the timing wrong, I ended up so wired that I couldn't sit still or I crashed out. That night I was so tired I just wanted to sleep, so I tried to get into your bed. You didn't quite get that far. No, but I wanted to sleep. I mean, yeah, again, context clues clued me into that. You were so tired you literally couldn't think straight, and like I don't think you were like, yeah, no, I think now's the time to like shag him. And that's why I couldn't let you stay. You would have been too embarrassed when you woke up. I was anyway. I'm sorry if I cause problems with Pastel. No, I cause those problems. I'm the one who keeps disturbing her beauty sleep. You were trying to do the right thing. I respect that. That doesn't cover the most important question though. Why? Why what? Why do you need extra hours in the day? Why are you out so late so often that your roommate loses her temper about it? I have to study. You are far too smart to need to study, to need all that study time just to get merits from Potsdam. Okay, like, when saying things like that, just consider that maybe the reason they know so much is because they've spent so much time studying in extra hours. Like, because you're going to make her feel worse when that is the case. It only takes a few spells to pass exams, but I have to know every spell, every answer. Sometimes I go to class and I learn nothing because I'm stressed. 20 stress. It's fine, Minnie. Every answer, well, enough to teach it to someone else. You're not a professor, you're a freshman. No one expects you to know everything. Yes, they do. They're supposed to, and I can't let them down. Why? Why did you fight to become class president? Because it was an achievement. Is that a good answer? Wait, hang on. Had I already decided that I was going to go for Minnie at that point? Probably. I think oh boy, that answer's worse. Oh, to be close to you. Did I know anything about you? Nah. What? Potsdam made me. My parents expected it to prove myself. I guess the narrative at the time was that, like, my parents wanted me to do it, so, like, but you have to do it on your own, right? So to prove myself, I guess I wanted to see what I was capable of. It was a challenge, and I wanted to know if I could win. I was so scared when I realized you might win. I'd worked so hard, and then you came out of nowhere and threatened everything. Yeah, money. But if it was that easy for a total stranger to win them over, then I knew I wasn't working hard enough. I had to be better than ever. I had to learn everything I could from you and then go beyond that. But why? Because I need them to trust me. I need every single person in this school to believe in me. That's never going to happen. So that when I'm an adult, they'll back me for a position on the council. This is all about politics? But I have to be careful. Students don't have the right to a trial. Wait, a trial? A trial for what? For anything. That's exactly what I mean. As students, we do not have the rights of full members of society. That means if the school decides that someone is too rebellious, they can revoke their magic just like that. Man, I eventually changed my mind on this whole thing about her isn't a desire to help everyone out, and she is still helping everyone out. But like, it can't just be for personal gain because that's insane. It turns out it was. How tragic. And that means Potsdam. That's just for wild seeds though, isn't it? Do you really think it's only ever wild seeds that lose their magic in America? But they'd have to have a reason, even if there isn't a formal trial. They couldn't just... Do you think bad things only happen to people who deserve it? Okay, I mean, a bit real, Minnie. Hello? If I told you also, like, I'm royalty, like, the answer might be yes. If I told you that I couldn't trust anyone, that's why. Wanting to change anything about our society means thinking that the way things are now is wrong. And that means someone could call me a rebel. You're scared. Minnie laughs. I keep busy. It can't be as bad as she thinks. She's overreacting, isn't she? I guess you can be paranoid over a real thing, right? It's not like students are being expelled left or right for disobedience. We lost a couple wild seeds at Christmas, but they were people who broke the rules after being directly warned of the consequences. I'm worried about you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Don't worry about it, it's nothing. I'm not worried about being expelled. I'm worried about you. You're exhausted. You're making yourself sick. And that's probably making her even more paranoid. You can't impress people if you're so tired that you pass out in the halls. Let me romance. Oh, I mean, there's a few red flags knocking out here, but hey, this achievement is looking as good as ever. Take some time off, have some fun, get some sleep. Does that mean you're still asking me to be your girlfriend? Yes. Well, all right. But this weekend we have to get ready for the bonfire and there hasn't been an exam for a while, so the study group next weekend. We'll go on a date next weekend. I probably need some time to make plans with zero money. Is that okay? Can we go ask Jacob to spot us again? Okay, now go relax so you can help people tomorrow. All right. She looks at me and then very quickly darts in to kiss my cheek. I was gonna say, like, it feels like you should give her, like, at least a little bit of a kiss before she leaves, because otherwise we'll look like we're 7 years old. Okay, bye. And with that, she hurries out the room. Hey, we take it, right? We still have a lot to work out. To be fair, I quite like it in these kind of games where, like, getting into the relationship isn't just, like, the end. There's more to it after that. That's quite nice. And with that, she hurries out the room. I'm going to need some time to think about everything that just happened. Yes, you are. But in the end of all it is, we're dating, I think. I guess Jacob was right? Well, I mean, we hardly swept her off her feet, but... you know. Take what we can get, I guess. Minnie Cochrane is assisting students in the school library. She looks as energetic as ever. I hope that isn't just as a result of magic. It probably is. She looks up and smiles at me as I enter. Help others study? Sure, you know what? Let's take the burden off. I help students with their black magic. I'm not learning anything new, but covering old material helps me remember the details. Smart increases by 1, stress increases by 2. It's fine. I'm not going to a blue, green, or white magic class again to learn the tiny amount that I got from that. Honestly, like, tanking 2 less stress is probably a better situation. And, like, hopefully we're still getting mini points in spite of that. Although I don't know if they matter at this point. At the end of the week, I have a chance to... God damn it, I start... Every time I start reading that sentence. Every bloody time. For no reason. In the evening, the student council quickly assembles to don hoods and masks. Faces hidden, we go from door to rouse our classmates and send them outside to the gathering. The students are seated in groups by hall around the remains of the bonfire. The night air is frigid. It is only the press of so many bodies close together, plus our thick winter robes and capes that allow us to bear the cold. Potsdam calls forward the seniors of each hall to walk into the center of the burned ground and stir through the dormant ashes with a long wooden pole. The old year has died, the past is gone, and will not come again. Let us leave behind our sorrows in the ashes of the past. Blood... Alright, Yates? Christ, I didn't... What? Like, can I respond with some slam poetry? What are we doing here? As these ashes become soil, so may our hearts become the ground of the future. Are you giving a funeral speech? What is this? After all the seniors have turned over the ashes, Potsdam signals the staff and the class presidents to come forward bearing new wood. Minnie and I place our firewood on the pile. Well, the weirdest pronunciation of pile ever. The pile. Helping to lay out the structure of the... You ever just, like, your brain ever just stop working? Yeah, no, me neither. Minnie and I place our file... What if I jump into the ashes and burn myself to death to hide from the pity and shame? No, that's an idea. That's an idea. Helping to lay out the I can't, what? Oh my god, I can't be a visual novel YouTuber anymore. I can't read. Hello? Helping to lay out the structure for the fire to come. That's not hard. Blame the exercise, I guess. Let the new year be born. On cue, Minnie and I turn our attention to the piled wood, focusing our mental energy to create sparks of fire. Only sparks are called for because this is a ritual of rebirth, not destruction. Where a spark falls and catches, it will grow. Man, future playthroughs of mine that I do offline where I just go like white and blue or something are going to be so ineffectual. Every spell that we've needed to know so far has been like black or red. A light flickers and then another and another until at last curls of orange flame begin to blossom and the fire is rekindled. Now we need an omen for the new year. If anyone has been experiencing a recurring dream and would like to share it with us. The only dreams that repeat for me are those of my home. It's not an omen I wish to share. There is silence for a few moments as students examine their thoughts in the light of the new fire, their faces warm and their backs cold. I wonder if we could just go out there and be like, yeah, actually, I have a recurring dream. Turns out it's people sending me mail and waking me up in the middle of the night every time. Eventually, Angela climbs to her feet. She tells us a dream about finding a pink butterfly cake. Wait, hang on. Are people telling us about their dreams? Oh, God. Pink butterfly cake in a field and taking it for herself. But when she cuts into the cake, it's made of sand and it collapses. Okay. I mean, a psychologist would probably have a field day with that. Meditate on this dream and what meaning it might have for your lives in the new year. Your friends might prank you? I mean, honestly, with Donald around, she might be onto something. To me, the symbol suggests that something which was once desired might turn out to be less valuable than expected. Oh, I kind of read into it that... don't buy into things too hard because you will be let down. But, you know, I guess different people will read different things into things. Now be joyous and may the seeds of the past bear fruit in you all. I don't want to grow fruit. I'm not a tree. Get out of here. After she finishes speaking, everyone stands up and dances in the light of the new fire until it's time to return to our homes and sleep. All right, so what an event. Someone is knocking on my door. Good morning. I'm letting all the freshmen know that there's an exam this Friday. Can you tell the rest of the boys? Sure. How'd you find these things out anyway? Professor Potsdam posts a schedule in the library. Do you check the library every morning, just in case there's a secret announcement? Somebody has to. Maybe, but if no one even realizes you're doing it, they won't appreciate it. I don't want to make people feel guilty for my work. Why not just tell people that you saw it in the library? Then they'll know to look there if they need to do it themselves. That's a good idea. It seems like it's too late in the... you know what? Better late than never. Sure, why not? Go on, I'll see you later. Okay, bye. So after I take care of this, what should I do this week? Well, funny you should ask, actually. What's our stress level? 22? Okay, so 2 red classes, sleep, 2 red classes. You can't keep failing. Okay, thank God. What am I going to do about Minnie? If we don't fail another red magic, we should have another spell before the next exam. I promised her a romantic date to pamper her and to make her feel special and relaxed, but how do I do that? If we were in my homeland, it would be easy to arrange. I could reserve any restaurant, hire dancers and musicians, the works. But in this land, I am offered only the same allowance as any other student. And I have nothing left. I don't even know where to find musicians if I could afford them. You can play the piano, can't you? Not well, but like you could go up on stage and just like play something easy. It doesn't have to be crazy. You could be like me and just play chopsticks and move on with your life. I can send a message to my parents for aid, but while their words can be sent in a day, objects take more effort. And what would I ask for? They cannot put a romantic date in a chest. I wish they were here to talk to give advice. I need help. There's only one thing I can think of. Are we that desperate? Oh, God. I assume this is an emergency. I'm desperate. I don't know what else to do. What has gone wrong? I need your help to plan a date. I am not amused. fair. I think I probably look down at this somewhat as well. I know you don't want to be involved in student romance, but you're the closest thing to my parents at the moment, and I don't know what to do. I need to take charge and impress her, but I don't live here and I don't know how things work. I can't take her away from school to anywhere special. I don't have the money to pay or guides to carry us. I can't even prepare a meal here because I don't have access to the kitchen. Oh, but I know the teachers can arrange... Cease your prattling! If you must insist on involving Iris Academy staff in your pathetic courtship, then take it up with Petunia. I assume that's Potsdam. I am not the man for this. I'm sorry. Remember your honor, boy. Beware foolish attachments. I'm not going to tell her anything she shouldn't know, but I owe her this, and that's honor too. Minnie's tried so hard to please me. She deserves my best efforts, even if I have to embarrass myself in the meanwhile. Oh, please don't be like an American comedy, and I'm just going to shrivel up and die during the event, during the date. My heart can't bear it, man. Thank you for your advice. I will speak to Professor Potsdam. I wish you pleasant fortunes. I appreciate your words. He is more kind than most would give him credit for. Is he? Kind of feels like we just got offloaded a little bit, but what do I know? Oh, what a disaster. I tracked down Professor Potsdam by bursting in on her class just as it's about to let out. Dave, did you need something? A matter of green magic, perhaps? A matter of green magic? What do you think? It's at 6. You saw me once here at the beginning of the year and I've not been back. What do you think? Obviously not. A matter of romance. Do tell. Is she purring at me? You know, she's trying to help, right? Right? I want to arrange a romantic date for Minnie, something special, but I don't know what. I can't afford to take her out anywhere luxurious, and I don't have the contacts to arrange things here. You and Minnie? Well, that's an interesting combination. It's a bit weird for two co-presidents to be dating, it feels like, but... I mean, you know, there's probably a draconian law against it. It's fine, we're the hip kids, we don't care. Big up, Camden Town. I asked Professor Grabiner for advice, and he said I should ask you instead. Oh, poor Hieronymus, you must have flummoxed him entirely. Yep. Yeah, we did, yeah. Please help me, she deserves a date to remember and I have no idea what to do. Don't worry, Seedling, I have a lovely idea. You should invite Miss Cochrane for a picnic. Aren't picnics usually held outside? It's still too cold here. A picnic benefits from a lush natural atmosphere with plenty of plants and sweet air to relax in. But there is a place you can find that without freezing. Do you mean the greenhouse? Nature Club. Ma, you have been a brave little explorer. I'm sure Miss Cochrane appreciates that about you. Yes, that was my idea. I don't believe she spends time there, so it should be a nice treat. And I can have the kitchens whip up a feast. I want the best. Oh, it's so tempting to pick it and have everything not made with love and be vacuous as hell and it be obvious it wasn't us. I should make it myself. I think it would be better if I made the food myself. It should be my own work. I don't have to cook, so I won't be able to prepare anything more than fruit and sandwiches, but that's good enough for a picnic. She'll appreciate it more if you put in the effort, okay? As long as she knows that you put in some effort and that you're terrible at cooking in advance, which she does know. Also, I don't know if the kitchen would be willing to make a feast for just any student. Come and find me the night before your date and we can get everything prepared. Oh, young love. May your hearts fly high. He sways out of the room, bells jingling. At least I have a plan now. Video gamers. All right. Back to zero stress. I swear to God, we can't... Okay, cool. Maybe the next one could be a 2. That would be lovely. A cheeky 2. Well, that's a shame. It's fine. We probably didn't need whatever that was anyway. Oh, exam time. Exam time. Exam time. Exam time. Hell yeah, I'm ready. Dare I suggest, I've never been readier. What the hell is that? Why is there a frog looking at me with a sword? I find myself staring at the bulbous eyes of an unfamiliar creature which is standing back out of reach. There are no stairs out of this dungeon. The Riparian's goal is to find and claim the silver chalice hidden somewhere in the labyrinth. Your goal is to get there first. Seize the chalice and you pass the test. As words fade away, I hear a series of echoing croaks, but I can't make any sense out of them. Okay. Find a chalice then. Now that we could, not that one. That we can do. If it's this way, we're kind of pogging, as the kids say, right? Because I can Hit me with a... Oh god, where's the wall? One of these is a wall, right? Wait, hang on, where's the wall? I don't want to kill it. Right, it is... Ah, there we go. I don't want to kill it. I think it's... Okay, so let's try this again. Let's try this again. Let's assume that the frog doesn't want to kill me. Why is there a ball? I wonder if the frog knows where to go. Oh no, is it a maze? If anyone has watched me for any amount of time, they know perfectly well I can't do mazes. Okay, so there's a gate there. Oh, the Loveland Frog is here. I mean, hey, if this is the way. What? Oh, okay. No. It's still behind it. Okay, cool. Okay, I think I've locked myself in a dead end here. Yeah. Can I cast open on you? Wait, hold up. Hang on. Open. The gate. You open the gate, the sound of metal grinding followed by a thunk. That didn't work, huh? That didn't work? F for the lads, as the kids say. There has to be a way where I can, like, dig through a wall and it's done. I don't know if the frog's path is, like, random either. So I went this way before. I think I curved around here. And around here, there will be something. Yeah, okay, so this is where we ended up before. The Loveland Frog has arrived here. That's okay, I'll just ignore you. We're looking for a switch of some kind. Aha. Floor. Remember, if at first you don't succeed, I win. Okay, I think it just left to go the other way. I don't want to pull this. And then the frog just gets to go straight through. So let's flip it now. Wait, where's the frog gone? Okay, it's just left, I guess. Oh no, it's right behind me. I mean, I haven't used magic. I'm gonna get told off for this. Someone asked, like, if you do an entire dungeon without magic and then just, like, cast, like, breeze or something, would that still count? To which I hypothesize, like, definitely yes. Because I think that's too much to code around from a game perspective if someone just uses, like, a useless spell. So now might be the time to find out. As my hand contacts the metal, I tense, expecting a magical reaction. Nothing happens. The cabochon jewels do not blaze to life. The silver remains cold and smooth against my skin. Oh, there it goes. I just won. Like... There has to be a smarter way to do this. I wonder if you can go around the other side and just, like, dig through the wall. That might be the way to do it. Hello, Dave. Congratulations on escaping from the dungeon. However, I'm afraid I can't give you any merits for that. While you've clearly put admirable efforts into developing your physical talents, you are a wizard and this is a school for magic. I won't punish you for using your strength, but since you didn't cast any spells, I can't give you any merits. Yeah, okay. Okay, so now, this is literally just for science, okay? So, like, now we know the way forward. It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. It's, oh god, I've already forgotten. Down here. Examine, wait, no, cast a breeze. Examine. Examine the wall, forward wall, flip the switch. Hello, frog. Does this mean I win because I'm here first? Take the cup. The frog seizes? And I'm back at the school. I guess I lost. You guess? All right, hang on. I thought I could examine it first if I was in that situation. All right, hang on. Cast a breeze first, right? Lucky for me in this maze, I managed to go the right way first. Oh my god, why am I suddenly getting lost? What the hell? It's probably just gone down the dead end, right? Yeah, cool. So now I've cast... Now all I've done is cast... Yeah, cool. Now all I've done is cast Breeze. That's the only difference between this attempt and the last attempt, right? Take the cup. Yeah, nothing happens. There it goes. Congratulations for succeeding in your request. You receive 5 merits. Yeah. You can cast something completely irrelevant. And, it then... There has to be... So if you have white magic... Sorry, hang on. I've had several thoughts here at once. So, like, obviously this has to work this way because you can't check for if, well, has someone used a useful spell? That would take too long. So obviously this makes sense. I'm going to make a save here and try, like, another way real quick. Just to, like, better make use of black magic. Wait, hang on. First of all, I want to see if there's anything down any other way. Or whether it is truly just, like, an actual maze. There is a ball here, but I can't really figure out what that's for unless, like, you push it and then eventually break it. I'm going to assume the frog can't get past the door unless... Oh, yeah, cool. Unless I open the gate. The frog can't examine the, was wrong, I guess. The frog can't examine the wall. Oh, little shit. We actually have a fairly limited amount of time. Okay, my bad. So this way, this way, this way. Just for the sake of, like, solving it better. That's all I want. Not that way. That way. This way? Yeah, okay. So that's there. So if I go here, here, here. Just, this is just for me, right? Dig through. Ahead? Yeah. Oh, it's only 10 MP to go through a straight wall. There we go. It's nice because it's like the most expensive spell, right? Like that's, I just wanted to do that for me. I get way too invested in these and I quite like doing them. What's the red spell? So like red, I imagine might just be like pushing the boulder along, or you could destroy the gate maybe. And then I simply don't know enough about blue or green to know how you would go about fixing those. But black, red, white, for sure I do know. And there are multiple ways to do it if you're black. That isn't the only way, I think. You could also just, like, get to that little T-junction before the switch is off to the side and the gate and just cast, like, force wall there and it's not going to be able to get past it. Anyway, nice. We have even more merits. It's a shame it gets capped at 50. It's a shame it gets capped at 50. Oh, right, okay. All right, this is for next episode. Date with Minnie, lads. Let's go.